So what I'm doing today, first let me introduce myself. I'm Percy, owner of the PJ Ranch. I'm about to work my cows and give them some fly control, put fly control on every head. And that's because these horn flies are all over the place and they're pretty bad after this rain, I suppose, is what kind of created the monster there. But I'm about to put fly control over the cows, but it's a process. It's not as easy as it sounds. And so I'm gonna swing around now to see who I am and where I am. I'm gonna swing it around and look at the curve. So what I've done is call all the cows up, and they're pretty much all of them here. I've got about 4 or 5 that's not gonna be here because they went the wrong way and didn't make it over. But other than that, pretty much all of them are here. And they're standing outside this gate waiting for people to let them in. So you can see right there, they're kind of all over the place here. But be as it may, there they are. And I don't think it's any in the far back pasture, but if they are, they'll come straggling up here after a while. In the meantime, I'm gonna give you, if I can get a shot of some of these flies, if you can see real close on the back there, let's see the flies, how bad they are. They actually can kind of stop the growth of your cows. And so what I'm going to do is put a pour on their back. It doesn't take much, just like an oil base, and you just pour it down the back, and that's what it'll take to get rid of the flies. It'll calm them down considerably. So that's what I'm fixing to do now. Now what I just did was I got some cubes, cattle cubes, and I put them out here in piles. And I'm going to show you that. You can see my shadow there, but there's a pile there. And if you can look out there, there's piles all over the place here. And that's how I do it on there. And what they'll come in, they'll eat this here. That's the first stage. And once they eat this, and then they'll go, and I'll let them in a different pen. I'm going to be showing that too in just a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my GoPro up so you can see me put one of these out. So just kind of bear with me just a little bit here, and I'll see if I can set this up so you can see that, get a shot of that. So there we go. And then now you can see me put out a bag of this. So I'm gonna put these out like this and show you the process it takes to make all this happen. On the back of the truck, I've got these are 50-pound bags, and basically this is just a teaser for them because a lot of cows, this won't feed them, but it'll give them this good protein and everything, 20% protein on the cubes. But this will let them basically come in and get started here on eating and get into capture. There you have it there. So I put out another 50-pound bag just so you can see now what this looked like in the bags themselves. You can see here they're Purina cattle cubes. There's cattle and this Purina cattle cubes, and they're cubes, and the cows love them, and to say the very least. And what I'm going to do while I'm waiting on the stragglers to come up, and look like I got most of them up there, they'll be waiting at the fence until I get back to them here. So where they're fixing to go, once they get them in here, then we'll move on to the next stage. And I got some pens up here that's already open and waiting for them to come into. So as you see, my truck is right there. I'm going to pull the truck through this gate here, and I got some what I call working pens up here that will hold them in. I can let them in. Then I'm gonna work them one cow at a time. And believe it or not, I do this by myself. I can get some guys in here, but you know, I know how to do it, so I just sort of do it myself. So we're gonna open the gates, and I'm gonna pull the truck into here, and maybe completely out of this area. Let's see what we got here. And you'll be able to see in a few minutes, the cows will rush that thing and eat those cubes. Then they're gonna come in this area. There's a lot of grass here because they hadn't been in here since the last rain. So there's a lot of good grass in here. So when they get done with the cubes, they're gonna migrate right on into this area. And to come through here, they'll eat the, I'm gonna be with them all the way, and I'll try to video most of it. They'll come into here, and here's my working pens here. You can get a picture of this. So they'll come into here, so I'm gonna bring them into this gate here, as you can see. And when they come through this guy, there's another area here, there's a lot of good grass in there. They'll come in here, and then I'll bring them to this next gate, and this guy here. And I'll bring in a few at a time, and I won't let them all come in. But nevertheless, these are the working pens here. And this is that's a gate there, and that's what I take them into this side here. That's when I'm loading them on a squeeze chute. But they're gonna come into this gate here, which is closed right now. But it'll be open. They'll come down this alley, and they'll go into the squeeze chute. And you can see the squeeze chute there if you could get past the sun there. There's the squeeze chute there, one at a time. And then when they get into the alley, of course, I get 4 or 5 of them or 6. They'll pack that alley full and then pour it on them. Then they can go right on through. And when they go through, then I'll ride them back out to an area where they won't get mixed up, of course. So, and then I'll go back out. So it's kind of a process, and hopefully I'll get them all done. But that's what's going to happen. And then today, I was over here greasing my gates. And I'd be doggone if it wasn't a wasp nest, and them rascals come out of there and got me good. So unfortunately, I got a little upset, but I got over it. So I'm going back here with some gas in a few minutes and pour some gas into that post and give them a surprise visit. And that's that gate that's over there. You see that gate there on the post on the right hand side. There's wasps off in there. Them rascals came out with a vengeance, and they hit me good. I ran. I couldn't run that fast, but I ran. And nevertheless, I went fast enough because they did get me on the side, basically. So, but this is the working pens here. And I call it working pens because this is how your area is kind of what you need to work cows. And so that's where we are right there. So now I'm going to close this gate back, and then I'm going to go let the cows in. I'll video that as well so you can see how they come in and rush that feed, and they will be eating up a storm. Get it closed there. In this area right here, I'm not going to let them into here first. I'm going to, kind of doesn't matter though, but I let them come in and they'll start eating the grass in here. So I can actually open this gate as well, but I'll close it later. I got to make sure all the gates that need to be closed is closed. Okay, so this is the stuff that I use for fly control. I'm using this at this particular time. It's called StandGuard Pour-On Insecticide, and it's real good stuff, and doesn't take but just a little bit per cow. This will treat 450 head of cows or less, weighing less than 600 pounds. But if you go up to treat 300 pounds or greater than 600 pounds, 300 head of cows, that is. So I can up to 300 head. That should cover my herd real easy. So I still got some stragglers coming up. They still not all here yet, as you can see back there. So those are coming out of the deep back pasture. So I'll give you a few minutes and wait till they come up, and then we'll open the gates and get them all in. And this is my call for cows. Just listen at my horn. Listen at them. That's the cattle call, and by God, they come to that. They hear that, and you see they start running in the back. Those ones that stragglers is coming up. They'll get their little buns on in here in a heartbeat. They don't miss a beat. So it's just amazing how all that plays out. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and move I'm going to move the truck out the way, open the gate, and let them come in, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to shut the video off for just a minute, and then I'll pick back up when I open the gate. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm picking up where I left off. So I'm fixing to actually open the gate and let them in. So this is kind of a shady spot. That's looking at the video. So they all standing here at the gate. So I'm going to let them in now. And we'll see what happens here. Come on, babies. There they go. Oh yeah, look at that. They'll go in there and rush those cubes and eat those cubes up. And then I'll let them on into the next stage, which is a lot of grass over the other side there. Got some straggling cows coming in from way back still. So there's a few more that hadn't made it in the gate yet. So I need all of these in there because I want to put that horn on all the cows. Every one I want to be able to put a little on everybody's back. That's my Jennies. They're semi-friendly. They're not totally friendly, but they're semi-friendly. If you got feed, they're totally friendly. They just know the difference. They ain't trying to suck up to you if you ain't got no feed in your hand. Still got a few cows that's coming up in the back there. Let's do my cattle call. Hey! Hey! Yeah, they ain't paying me no attention. They're just taking their own speed. They ought to be up and running. But I look way across the pasture at another field. All those are horses over there. I think the cows have figured out how to get on over here. But you can see there, they're really tearing up those cubes. They're not wasting any time. That's one of my bulls right there, number 59. Got a story to tell behind him, but I don't have time to listen to it. So, but he's quite a bull. Good-looking bull, by the way. Step it all in the cubes and stuff. I put them in piles like that so they won't step all over them, and they'll kind of gather around to eat, but they won't step all over them. That's why I do the piles instead of just stringing them out on the ground. But those darn horn flies are all over the place. But they're definitely eating up a storm there. And Jennies are getting their share. Yep, there you have it. So they're doing their thing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop my video, and then I'll pick back up when I get them over to the squeeze, to the holding pens, and then we'll start some more video over there to show how I start working them. So right now, I'm going to just hold it right here and shut him off, and we'll pick you up in just a few minutes. Okay. Okay, so I'm back. Finally got the cows all pinned up to the point where I can kind of work them. So this is the way I'm going to do it through the pole, I've started already to make sure everything works okay. And as you can see, I'm gonna see if I can get a little shot of that. You can see those flies on the back right there. It's crazy. They're horn flies. And what I do, I got this little container right here, as you can see, and this has got my stand guard in it. And so I got a little measurement. See the little red deal there? That sets the amount that I'm going to put on for big cows. That's the right amount. So I squeeze it, and it'll squeeze it up. As you can see, it's up to levels. That's for a big cow. So I'll take this, and if you can see here, and just pour it on the back. Pour that amount down the back. Just make sure I get that on her. All the way over, and I'm kind of moving with the camera, but now she's basically done. Okay, so that got that done. So now on to the next one. And they all kind of line up. And now I got that empty, so I'll squeeze the next little batch in there. And I'll climb up high. I've been trying to kick all up in there. And I'll get the next one. Come on down, mama. And she drifted down. I hit her on the back, so go on to the, see if I can get her again to get the rest of it out on her. And there you have it. That's number 2. I have to be careful because these guys start, when they get hemmed up or something, they kick, and they got a bad kick. It's horrible. And so, I'm gonna pull this one right down the back. And that's that one. That's 2. Okay. And this guy right here. And there we have it. Okay. So I got all of them. Get my video back. There we go. So I got all of them, and when they line up in that alley, this is the way it looks. And you can kind of go down the line on the ideal condition, which is right there. And then get them one at a time, and then once that's done, then I got my little gate right here, as you can see. It's got the big gates, and I got a small gate. So the small gate, I just come out of this little guy, which is nice and easy. I got another small gate right here, but this gate will let them out. So I put my little stuff back in my tub there, and I open the lock right here, and they'll come on out. And now those are done, so they go back out there in a larger, different pen. Come on, Grandis, y'all, come on out of here. Come on. So I get my little flag here, which is kind of an encouragement flag, if you will. Come on, mama, back out of there. Come on. Come on. Come on, back out of there. Lord, she's gonna step all in the tub. Let me move it right now. You just can't never get things just right. It's always something. Okay, out of here, mama. Come on, back on out of there. Come on. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. Out of here. Come on. 2 of y'all trying to get it at the same time. Look at that. What a mess, right? Okay, come on, children. Let's go. Come on here. Here. Come on, mama. Good God Almighty. I have to be cautiously careful. You don't want to fall off into the stupid thing, because I can tell you, talk about disaster, it will really be a disaster. Come on. So this one decides she wants to go down the other way. And 2 of them can't turn around in there, so they have to do it down here at the end. Once they all head the same right direction, it'll work out. Then she go backing up again. Get your bottom back down there. Get on back down there. Turn around. Come on, mama. This time I need my heart probe. Okay, here we go. Come on, children. Come on. And all both of you ain't got to go the same time. Come on. Come on, mamas. Get out of there. Look at it. 3 of them in that one spot. 1 coming and 2 going. What kind of mess is that? Okay, come on out of here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Come on, folk. Let's go. All y'all been treated. Come on, let's go. Come on, mama. Let's go. And so there you have it. They come on out. And that's the way it works. It works smooth when it works smooth, but sometimes it's a pain. But having good working pins makes all the difference in the world. So they're going on back out there. Those out there in that pen have already been worked. So I'm happy with that. And I got a separation between the rest of them, and I'll show that in just a minute. I'm gonna close my gate back right here and get my flags in my hand, and I'll get back out here where the rest of them are, and I'll show that just a little bit before I bring the next batch in. It's getting late in the evening, so this is the time when it's not so darn hot, so I can kind of work them. When you got a one-man operation, this is kind of how you do it. I got some cowboys that'll come help me, but you know, it's kind of, everybody's got stuff going on, and we have time so we can break loose and help each other, but the rest of the time you got to know how to get out here and do it yourself. So I'm gonna open this gate here, and there's a whole herd right there, as you can see. Come on, youngers. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey. Come on out here. Come on. Come on. Come on, youngers. Come on, let's go. Come on. Hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, come on in. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Get in there, mama. Come on. Take it on down there. Get on down there. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Get in there. Come on here. Get in there. Get in there. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Come on, get in there. Hey. Hey, hey. Hey. Come on, get up there. Pack him in there. Come on, pack it in there. Come on, pack it in there. Then recording? Good. Okay. Way over there. Okay, I'm gonna let you do those on the front end there, okay? So we're gonna switch cameras here, okay? Okay. My illustrious wife is assisting and putting horn on the cattle for flies. We're just treating horn flies today. So she's putting it on. Okay, so they are bad this year for whatever the reason. There's one that's sitting right over in that little bitty one behind there. Yeah. There we go. Outstanding. Okay, you can open the gates now. So when we get them done, then we open the gate and let all these out. And then I bring the last batch in, which is those little few over there. And we've done a lot more. I just didn't video all of it, but this is the process. There we go. Now we can close the gate. No. Sorry. No. Okay, got some. I got you. I'm good. Okay, y'all get up out of here. Come on. Time to go. Come on. Come on. Get out of here. Come on. Back out of there. Come on. Get out of here. Come on. Out of here. Come on. Out of here. Kick if you want to. You can't kick nothing but the rail. Come on. Come on out of here. Come on, mama. Boy, he's turning, eh? God dang. Okay, out of here. Come on out of here. Woo, boy, that was a mean kick. Come on. I've been kicked by one time, and that thing hurt so bad I about died. Seems like that's a bad kick when you get kicked by a cow. Come on out of here, young'un. Come on out of here. Everybody out. There you go. Back out. Yeah, push him on out of there. Come on, out of here. Okay, and that's the process. Okay, baby. My wife is a realtor, but she took the morning out, a little bit of her time out to help hubby out this morning. Okay, last batch. So you want to record this last batch for me? Because the screen is dark, it doesn't mean it's not recording. It's still recording. If you touch the screen with your hand, it'll come back, but otherwise it's still recording. Okay. All right, y'all, the last of the Mohicans. Come on out of here. Come on. Hey. Here. Get your attention. I gotta pour up a little. Well, it might be enough. I don't know. Let's see. A lot of flies, right? Seen so many flies. God. Come on now. Okay. Come on, mama. Let's go. Come on. Get out of here. Yeah. Get out of here. Oh, I ain't open the gate yet, have we? Okay, they're done. Take them out. Take them out. Hey, that's it. My God, we got it done. Oh, whatever, 200 of them. Thank you, babe. Your help, job well done. So we can wrap it up. You can mash it.